and this is Grand Finals. Here we go. Of course, there's going to be no messing around, was there? Bloom with that Bayo and Peli with that Sonic.
Yeah, if you were hoping for a random, ladies and gentlemen, however you identify, that is not happening. This is the real deal. This is the best character Bloom has, the Bayonetta, versus the Sonic that has defined Peli ever since they figured that, you know, DDD was not going to be the play for every single match they ever went into. So, yeah, here we go. Battlefield to start, and already Bloom 100% basically on this character. There's no shot he's dead here, right?
And it might honestly just be that immediately. Again, we talk about it so often where Bloom is just in the driver's seat and he carries it so far forward every single time. And literally we start the game and Bloom says, okay, it's my turn. Oh, did you think you had a turn, Peli? Because that's not happening.
This man was playing Legends Arceus, but he has not got agile style, bro. He's got the most flipping fast style you ever seen. He's got all the turns. The speed is going all the way up. And I mean, again, when we're talking about Sonic, we're talking about the lead. And that is such a dominant way to say, yep, you're playing my game, this game.
Yeah, even things like the spin dash, which is such an important tool in Sonic's kit, being snuffed out by the Witch Time as well is so huge, and it's something that Peli's going to have to really learn to play around.
I mean, this is game one. There's a lot of room for adaptation, but only so much when you're coming from the loser's side. Bloom has so much more room. Oh, that sounded a bit weird, but whatever. Bloom has so much more space to kind of, you know, learn how Peli's playing. It was a 3-0 in the winner's side. But again, like Peli finally starting to show some signs of life here. The dash attack is going to be good enough to kind of put Bloom back in disadvantage. But those side Bs are just, you know, that's neutral again. Just resetting neutral almost for free.
Yeah, and again, you know, sort of just Peli's showing, you know, that he can control the pace of the game. You know, because it's what he's been doing across all of his second stock of his. But, you know, as soon as he allows Bloom to have a moment, that's when it starts to get scary. And Bloom just asserting so much patience there. You saw him literally just walk forward a few steps and then just get into that up, you know, up tilt into that up air.
How did Bloom know that Peli was going to roll there? That's what I'm thinking. Like, we're watching the game. We know. We're like, you know, pretty confident on some of their habits, right? We're commentators. We're watching the set. Oh, but a little bit of a missed space from Bloom there is going to take the stock for Peli. Peli really needs that at this point. But, like, it's stuff like that which makes Bloom just the cut above the rest. Because, like, nobody else knows that. Nobody else knows that roll is coming, but Bloom does, and he's going to up tilt, back air you, up tilt into Witch Twist, do whatever you'd like. But, yeah, this could be, you know, this could be spelling the end for Peli already at 81%.
Yeah, this, I mean, Bloom, again, just getting so much damage so quickly. Meanwhile, Peli, you know, obviously trying to use, you know, Sonic's kit, which, you know, is mostly based around just getting these few small hits kind of here and there, and then sort of like, you know, running away a little bit, finding a few more. You know, but when you can't even do that, you know, then that is a real problem. And Bloom just saying, yeah, I'm just not gonna let you have a chance to put anything on me.
And I mean, yeah, 120%. It's forward throw, it's back air, and it's jab. Those are like the big free kill moves that you normally see out of Bayonetta, that aren't edge guards, of course. But it's just Bloom has so much room to like get all of these. You know, we see the edge guard situation now. The up airs are going to send Peli away. The homing attack was not going to find it, but that F smash is certainly going to find their mark.
Yeah, absolutely massive for Peli there, giving a new chance to potentially pull themselves back in this game one. You know, it's definitely a hurdle to get over, especially being 171% like he is, but definitely, you know, giving a chance now to, you know, pull this game one away. Finding 34% quickly, or you could see them literally just, you know, making sure not to commit to anything because they know they're the dangerous position that they're in. But meanwhile, Bloom just on the hunt for that kill. You can see them going much more aggressive here. But Peli just not slowing down here.
Yep, it's 200%. Sonic and max rage. You do not want to get hit by a back air or a forward smash now if you're Bloom. And this was kind of the end of the set that we were looking at for winners semis, you know. Peli kind of finding their way, but that's not going to be it. Not that game. A very, very close game, though. One stock, 63%. That's what we were seeing, as I said, at the end of the winners semis match. Peli slowly but surely figuring some things out, it seems.
Absolutely, yeah. That last stock was so good for Peli there, where he was able just to almost, yeah, as you say, figure something out about the matchup. Because if he was able to play that last stock like he played, you know, like in other stocks, then absolutely we could see a very, very different game here.
But we're going back to Battlefield. The stage is set once again. No counter picks, however. I really do wonder why. I know maybe I don't really think the bigger stages are good for Sonic, but clearly Peli knows something that I don't. As a top-level representative of both of these characters, you know, Battlefield must be the play for Peli if, you know, we're not going to see any other stages like Town or Kalos or FD come out for the Sonic here. But just look how much Bloom is getting off of these platforms and maneuvering around these platforms and just keeping the advantage state going with them. 101%. Peli's got to find some answers again.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, Peli already doing a slightly better job here. Again, carrying, you know, a lot of, you know, small hits there that will lead into big damage. You know, especially, you know, landing those neutral airs as well to confirm into his other moves. But Bloom still, you know, holding on, you know, a bit of a lead here, trying to find that one crucial hit that he won, you know, looking for the back air. Peli just hanging on there, playing very patiently, not going to commit to anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you probably could two-frame at that point. Your ledge of invincibility is gone. But Bloom knows that, like, the conditioning is better than the immediate. Right? Like, look at that. Neutral get up into the shield. We're going to get the grab, and that's going to be a forward throw that actually kills at 150.
Oh, lovely stuff
Wow.
there. Amazing from Peli there, just following Bloom off stage, landing into the floor there. Again, it's what was it for? It's the Peli staple at this point, just chasing them down, you know, and then just connecting a hit when they're that close to the blast zone as well. There was no escaping death there.
Absolutely not. And now we see something that seemingly is rare for a game between these two, especially here. And that is the fact that it's basically even.
Yes.
Nobody has the lead. This is an opportunity for Peli to go, okay, I need to get this lead right now and I need to make it dominant, because if I don't, I'm never going to be able to play the game on my terms versus Bloom, which is what he's really missing here.
Yeah, now, you know, Peli, again, actually doing a really just nice sequence there where he was just keeping Bloom in disadvantage. Meanwhile, Bloom trying to find a few hits. Can't actually land anything meaningful to connect into his other, you know, moves that he wants to. Peli just sort of running away. Does get that neutral air, tries to go for a back air, but going to get connect with the back within instead. Meanwhile, Bloom just staying on stage, running off, trying to get that back air into the stage once more.
Not quite going to find the down smash is Peli, but again, I think whoever takes this stock now is going to have such such a momentum boost here, because it really is going to dictate the rest of the game. I know that sounds stupid, but it looks, Bloom is looking for it right now. Just no stop shop all the time, trying to find a mistake from Peli, but it's Peli who finds the mistake in Bloom first. The forward air going to try and lead to some sort of edge guard, but Bloom gets off the ledge, and the parry into the forward throw, not quite going to take it yet.
Yeah, definitely the next one going to be doing the trick, though, if Bloom is able to find it. But instead, just going to connect it with a back air instead, and that absolutely will delete your stock. But Bloom holding on to an extremely, extremely narrow lead here. Certainly nothing, you know, that he wants to be comfortable about. Peli definitely on the hunt here, does not want to be taking too much damage, but you know what Bloom is like when he gets into the driver's seat. This is what we're seeing, 60% versus 69, it is only climbing.
I was going to say, and almost the forward smash to boot. I think that would have been a mental ender for Peli if that forward smash on the neutral get up hit. But look at this lead, that's a forward air. No, okay, good SDI from Peli, making sure that they were not going to get hit by those forward airs today. But now what was an even game is turning into just the snowball effect. Bloom rolling down the hill, accumulating all of the percent that they need to get something, and that's going to be an SD. But at this point, I mean, look at this lead.
Of course, and that, I think, is exactly why Bloom was happy to do that. Because they knew that, obviously, when they're going that deep, you're not making it back. They literally took Peli to the blast zone. And yes, it didn't lead to a kill, but the amount of ridiculous damage they've got, yeah, that's an easy down throw, especially on the top platform. So your stock is absolutely going to be gone. So Bloom just knowing, yeah, okay, yeah, that stock is gone, but I'm not in any danger here.
And again, this is what I keep talking about. Is Battlefield really the pick? Because it seems like if you're going to reset on the top platform, which is normally what the top platform is used for, right? Like, oh, okay, there's a tech chase here, I'm going to reset the situation and continue my combo that way. It's always got to be Bayonetta with those kind of combos. I know Sonic, you know, likes the ladders, but they're not happening nearly as much as Bloom is getting these opportunities. But again, Battlefield seems to be the pick here, and we're going to what could be the last game of Super Smashpoint 4.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, certainly I do like the Battlefield choice from Peli here. It was working out well before. He was certainly, there was something in that last game that was working, and he just needs to keep, you know, grabbing hold of that, you know, because he was holding onto a lead. But then Bloom just finding the few hits that allowed him just to carry it as far. But there was definitely still that something that Peli was able to get, and that's exactly what he needs in this game if he wants to keep this bracket dream alive.
Another reset on the top platform there was going to put Peli in disadvantage, but now the reversal situation, thanks to the spring, is going to give Peli another chance on life. But again, it's always Bloom with the combos, it's always Bloom with the seemingly just, I hate to say it, better advantage state. And 168, you've got to be fearing basically anything, any of those free kill moves from Bayonetta now, including this forward throw.
Yeah, and it's just unfortunately when you're 170%, yeah, that is your stock gone. Bloom now in a good lead here, looking to try and find just one hit to connect into it. I love the mobile ability, you know, that the mobility that Bloom had just to swerve all around Peli there.
Looking for the extra credit though now is Bloom. There it is, this afterburner kick into the Witch Twist, 15%. Surely there's got to be more, another Witch Twist, but good SDI from Peli to get out of that and catching the jump. We need to see some catches on these habits from Peli because, again, like, he needs to get the lead, he needs to do something, but it's just not being found. And look at
scary,
this.
Also, this is starting to look real scary. Of course, not taking the stock just yet. Bloom not able to take them all the way to the top, but that was a lot of damage being piled up in a mere matter of seconds. And now Peli again, now just looking to try and keep themselves alive, not even get some damage, but just need to keep hold of their stock.
There just isn't as much spin dash from Peli, I've just noticed. Like obviously Peli uses spin dash in this matchup, but there's just nowhere near as much. I guess at like high percents, you can't really hit Bayonetta with spin dash, right? Because they've got the Witch Twist, they react and they get the up smash for days. But just removing that tool from Sonic's kit at high percents is huge in this matchup. And absolutely huge.
What we saw as well previously is when Peli was using spin dash, it would just be caught by the witch time anyway, because it does give Bloom a lot of time just to throw it out, and then Peli goes straight into it, and then that's a free kill for Bloom most of the time. So, you know, Peli being aware of that, and as you say, eliminating such a crucial part of your kit is so big.
Oh, and I mean, you're absolutely right. Another roll read and the mix-up on the DI. Bloom, again, it doesn't matter that you're taking people to this higher percent. It's all about the interactions versus Bloom. The percent doesn't matter. It's how many times can you face Bloom and say that you've won, because Bloom will kill you in roughly the same amount of interactions. The damage doesn't matter. It's just a matter of like, okay, yeah, you're now at high percent off 2 interactions. I'm going to kill you. Speaking of high percent, 58 tried to end their life with the down air there.
Yeah, and this is real scary now for Peli. This is literally your tournament stock. But the spring does connect into Bloom there. Actually sending him to the death, giving Peli another chance to bring this back. It's not impossible, was it? It's still a scary position. 72%. You cannot allow yourself to be hit any more than that if you want to keep this dream alive. But Bloom is just on the hunt now.
Could be the last stop for Peli. Peli sees the witch time as an opening and only gets one up air. Blue, again, like those one up airs, you know, okay, another up air, potentially into an advantage state. No, we're playing neutral again. Whereas when Bloom hits you, it's damage for days. You know, like that is, there's such a difference now. And again, waiting on the top platform for Peli to commit. It's going to be a little bit of an advantage state, but not quite as much. But it's continuing though, 128%. Again, Peli can't go anywhere without Bloom saying, I've got an option for this, and just hitting them out of the sky.
Exactly, and now you can see it. There's literally 100% separating them. Peli on the hunt to try and find this one big hit they need, but Bloom is so close now to taking the entire tournament. If you can just find one forward foe or one back hit, that could take the entire thing. And Bloom is definitely on the hunt for it. You can see that Peli is playing so intricately. The forward foe does come out 174, 184. This is now it for them. And Bloom chasing them off stage, and the up air does connect. And Bloom takes the win 3-0 to declare himself as the champion of Super Smashpoint 4.
What a parry on the flipping homing attack. That was so good. Just looking and going, okay, yeah, I've got the opening again. It's my turn. Foot on the gas. Side B, side B. Doesn't quite get the forward air, but knows that, like, yeah, we can get the jump up air and seal out the game. And that is going to be Super Smashpoint 4 for you.
There we go.